Well done, Miss Farah. That was wonderful, and I'm so proud. That was fantastic. One thing that I wanted to ask about that you showed very briefly in your presentation was you flashed the union sign. There was ACTRA and I don't remember what the other. You also mentioned doing non-union jobs. So what is the union for, and why do you think that it's important as an actor, a film actor, to be in the union?
Well, a union, or UBCP, ACTRA is what it is in BC. It protects performers' rights. So if you go into a movie, they can't say you're supposed to film for 3 days. They can't keep you there for 12 or 24 hours each day without sleep. They can't do that. So if you're part of the union, it protects your rights. And it's important, right? Because, it's not healthy to, be there for too long or whatnot, have your rights disrespected. The unions for performers in BC is called UBCP ACTRA, so I have it actually written here, and UBCP stands for the Union of British Columbia Performers, and ACTRA stands for Alliance of Canadian Cinema, Television, and Radio Artists.
Ms. Farah, thank you for warming us all up. I'm ready for my question now. I just wanted to say it's very brave to stand up in front of your peers and do an audition. For someone who's been doing it for 20 years, it gets easier, but it's still hard. And so to stand up and do an audition in front of all these people is very, very brave and shows to me that you are serious about this.
Thank you.
The question I had for you is, when we started this process, your idea of what an actor was, I think, has changed over the course of the months. And I'm just wondering if you could talk a little bit about that, what you thought being a star was and being an actor, and how that journey that brought you here.
Okay, so I guess when I was younger, I just saw people on TV playing a character, and I thought, oh cool, I want to do that, I want to be that character, or I want to be a singer. But you don't really know how hard it is, and I think at the beginning, when I started first showing interest in acting, I didn't know that it was, it's actually a job, it's actually hard work, there's so much time and hard work that goes into it that most people don't really take into account, because you just see this end product that looks so perfect and polished and you think, oh, that looks easy, but it's really not. So I guess my perspective has changed a lot as in terms of acting is hard work, and there's a lot that goes into it.
Hi, Ms. Farah. That was so well done. I have to say I was probably more nervous for you than I was for Jake. And the time that we spent together, I was nervous because you have always come across as being quite shy.
Yeah.
And today I have to say I am so proud of you. It is the most confident and the best projected I've ever heard your voice.
Thank you.
And I saw an actor today. So I know you learned a lot over the last few months, and I think we're probably a bit surprised at how much work is involved. And I want to know, knowing now what you know and how much work is involved, do you still plan on becoming an actor? And if so, what are your next steps?
Yes, I still do plan on becoming an actor. It's my favorite thing to do. So definitely. My next steps would probably still be in the training stage, so I'm just gonna try and be a part of as many plays as I can and keep going to acting class until I feel ready to take on an agent and start auditioning, because I think it's really important to feel prepared. Otherwise, if you're not prepared, you just jump right into it. You probably won't get roles, and casting directors might not see you for a long time, because when they first see you, they're like, oh, she's not prepared. Why would we bring her into audition? She's not ready.
I'm sure there are lots of questions from the floor. What if you're like a kid and you haven't really done any training yet?
So the first step would be to start training, like just put yourself out there and start like maybe going for plays, like the IPS musical or play, maybe you could audition for that, and that started me off. Or start watching plays maybe. If you can, go to an acting class and just start developing skills.
Yeah, so so if you're a younger kid and how do younger kids get into movies like as a kid?
That's a good question. So a lot of times they do have connections, but sometimes they're just naturally really good at acting. And maybe their parents are acting, so they've been acting since they were like 1 or 2 or something, and being in like small plays. So if there's a movie with like a small kid in it, say they're 3 or something, they're probably not like thinking about, oh, I'm this character, you know. The director is probably like, oh, like this is your line or something, and the kid's probably just being more of themselves in the movie. But usually it's through connections. Sometimes there are interviews, and also a big part of it is like, you know, how little kids are really cute. So if you audition, they're like, oh, this kid's really cute, and they fit the role, you know, then they'll probably bring them in.
Thank you very much for sharing, Ms. Farah. That was a lovely presentation, and
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited for your future. We'll be
Thank
watching
you.
you. I might get your autograph today. And it dawned on me as you were speaking, many of those skill sets that you shared with us and helped some of your classmates warm up perhaps for their future presentations were skill sets that we all could be using in our everyday lives. Things, even the social media was one that hit me over the head with the 2x4 for all of our benefits, but things that you did for the warm-up, projecting, being comfortable speaking in front of people. These are life skills in addition to industry-specific skills. My question to you was, which was the one that you, if you can narrow in, would be most specific to how you have grown in your practice to acting?
I would honestly have to say probably voice, like warming up your voice, because I was a really shy and quiet kid, like I said before, so I got nervous really easily, and when I did that, I stuttered a lot. And so when I started doing acting, like my teachers would obviously notice that and be like, that wasn't clear, I couldn't understand what you were saying. So they would make me enunciate more and warm up my voice, and it actually really helped me to like be clear and so people could understand what I was saying in acting and even in presenting. So, yeah.
Good job, Miss Farah. That was really well done.
Thank you.
Do you need headshots and things for being just a stage actor for in plays and musicals?
It depends, like, what level of stage acting you're doing, but for someone like who's just doing local plays or something like that, no, you don't. If you're doing like professional, like Broadway acting, then I think you do have to have headshots and things like that.
Great job, Miss Farah. Would you like to be on TV or on Broadway with your acting?
I would like to be on both, preferably.
All right, Miss Farah, you have a question from a Spear, but it's not Dr. Spear, it's Miss Spear.
Hello, nicely done.
Thank you.
I'm just wondering, do you have a favorite actor? And if you do, what about their work stands out for you?
That's a really hard question. I love so many actors. One of my favorites, I'd say, is Jennifer Lawrence because she's so funny and so relatable. And I actually heard in an interview she was actually like pretty shy at some points. So it was really hard for her to be extroverted, and she was need to be extroverted a lot. So I find I can relate to that because I'm really shy, and I think she's kind of an inspiration to me.
And now you have a question from Dr. Spear.
Thank you, Mr. I can't resist this one quick little thing. Any bad actors, like, for example, Keanu Reeves? Oh, sorry, I didn't, sorry. I'm interested in this whole idea about coachability. And my real question is, can a director save an actor, or is it really up to the actor? So sometimes I have in mind, you know, you can see when it doesn't work,
Yeah.
and sometimes I wonder, can directors coach them up to make it work, or is it really up to the actor?
Well, it's not really the director's job to make an actor good, but I mean, sometimes they can. It really depends. If they hired a really bad actor, like I don't know what they were thinking. So usually the actors are good. And if they hired a bad actor, maybe the director was like trying it out, or maybe they're not as experienced. I'd say they could potentially help the actor, but it generally is up to the actor to bring what they have.
Okay, thanks. One other quick, do you actually have a demo reel? Have you done a demo reel, or you have to wait till you, for a while?
I have a lot of scenes, but they're from like grade 7 and up to now.
Yeah.
I haven't like put them together in a video yet, but I'm waiting because I don't really think they're good enough yet.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
I'm afraid we are actually out of time for more questions, even though there's lots more hands up. We are going to have a 10-minute break, so at 5 minutes after the hour. Ms. Farah, well done. A big round of applause.